Hi all, quick reading for all zodiac signs. I wanted to tune in and give just a one card message for each sign. Take only what resonates. The beautiful thing here is that this is more like a story. This is more like we embody all of these archetypes. So it may be that you resonate more with a sign that you weren't expecting to resonate with, and that's a-okay. All right, so the overall theme for all of us as a collective is the Fool card, is new beginnings. This is great, and I kind of feel like this is through July, through August, so we're kind of working through that Lionsgate with that particular energy. We are supported by the cosmos as we move forward in our new beginnings, so I love that. All right, let's dive right in with Aries. We've got the Queen of Pentacles. Feeling very comfortable, feeling very, you may be feeling proud of your accomplishments, and I really like that. That's okay. It's all right to be in that space. There's this kind of like quiet knowing that what has been worked for is starting to really come into fruition. There may be a feeling of financial security. There may be this feeling like, hey, I landed that job I was looking for. Or even if it hasn't come into the world just yet, there's this knowing that things are going to work out. And so I love that for Aries. I love that for you guys. Let's just continue in that space. There's a lot of ancestral connection here. So clearing the old ancestral wounds of scarcity and lack, and also like celebrating, like knowing we're the strongest of the strong. That's why we're here. So we're grateful to the ancestors that came before us and laid that path. And so let's bring new ways of earning into the physical that really leave legacies for our families. All right, moving right on, we've got Taurus. Taurus, you're being asked to tune into the emotional center here. It's like an innate gift that you have. And so working with that gift will really support all ventures that you've got going on. It's like once we balance out the emotional body, crystal clear clarity comes on in. It's like, get those waters calm and clear so that you can move forward in the way that you know is right for you. When you can bring yourself into that space of center where you've balanced out the emotions, where we've balanced out the emotions, we are pretty much unstoppable in terms of which direction we'd like to head in. There's this knowing of which steps to take. And I love this card because there is water highlighted. I would say take a break, get outside, be near water, listen to water sounds. Definitely working with sound healing and the elements in general may help to bring the emotions back to center for a beautiful earthy sign like Taurus. All right, Gemini, y'all got the Page of Swords. I don't really view this as a negative card per se, but I do think it can go a few directions. One is you may have recently signed up for a brand new course. You're learning something new, you're researching. This could be like self-help stuff. This could be like wanting to learn something new to take another direction in your career, be able to offer something else. This can also be a little bit of like internet checking out. That's okay. I mean, nothing really wrong with that. Just keep it to a minimum. You're showing up as a page in this, so this does feel like something new. This is like embarking on in like a new territory, learning a brand new skill. Maybe it's a little outside of your norm, and that is great. I love that for you, Gemini. Cancer, you guys have had a rough run of it in terms of this past lunar cycle. I feel like a lot of Cancer signs were affected emotionally. If that's you, I'm sending you love. This card is coming up as just a reminder to have fun, to connect with those who really support you. It doesn't have to be a lot. Find one friend and do something fun. That's what this card feels like. You know, not in excess, but just enough. You may be feeling like you kind of want to be holed up in a cave somewhere with a snuggly blanket. But this card is saying it's a good idea to put yourself out there. It's a good idea to get out there and do what you like. So if you're not a person who likes to go to bars, don't go to bars. If you do like to go for a hike and that feels really healing, take a friend. Go have some fun, laugh, watch something funny, you know, something like that. And just enjoy your life and feel back into your body, feel back into the moment, reconnect. Yes. Leo, we're entering into your season, so this is powerful. We've got the 10 of Swords, so this is painful endings, closing out maybe karmic loops of all sorts, right? So this is in regards to friendships, relationships, family, work. Life is changing because these these endings have to happen, right? This is sort of like the decision has already been made. Whether you've actually gone through that ending is, it could be either way, but you have made the decision for it to end. So that really opens up a whole other realm of possibilities. It feels more expansive. We know it's in alignment with our soul when the decision feels very expansive. When it's not in alignment with the soul, the decision is going to feel very constrictive. So that's just something to keep in mind, Leo. All right, Virgo, we have Ace of Pentacles. The words I'm getting is you've got a leg up. I don't know if you're kind of feeling like, like I've been putting in all this effort and I haven't heard anything yet. Waiting on a job, waiting on something to turn out in your favor. This is the universe bringing a gift of some sort right into the physical, into the tangible, into the very real. And so you've got a leg up on this situation. Just hang in there and keep that mentality going, where it's like, you know, you hold the cards. There's something about you right now that's very special, Virgo, and it's going to be noticed. So this could be a promotion. This could be keys to a new home. This could be someone showing up into your life that is very helpful in terms of you moving forward. So this is great, Virgo. We'll take it. Libra, you've all got the Six of Pentacles. What I was feeling was this was really related to the heart center, related to wanting to be careful and aware and in tune with where one's energy is going. This is in all areas. This is in work, this is in friendships, this is in romantic relationships. It's like if you feel like you're overspending in any of those areas, it's time to rein it in a bit. It's time to put up some nice, healthy boundaries for yourself. No one else will do that for you. So putting up those nice, healthy boundaries in all of those areas so that you don't feel so burnt out. That may be a feeling for Libra. And honestly, it feels like an energy burnout. Like, where are we kind of like giving of ourselves too much, and it's not being reciprocated in an appropriate way. It may not be the time to take that phone call. It may not be the time to respond to that email. It will get done, but just ensure that you're filling your own vessel first. So you're not pouring from that empty cup kind of thing. Scorpio, you guys got the Nine of Swords. Love you, sending beautiful healing energy your way. I feel like when the Nine of Swords comes up, though, it is a sign that something's important to you. And isn't that beautiful? Like, it's like, yeah, you're worried about something because it's important to you. I actually feel like this has to do with almost like how Leo has this Ten of Swords. They've made the choice. They're moving on. Scorpio, you are right there, but there's some sort of thing that may be holding one back a little bit in terms of like, this is a good reminder to do some cord cutting. And cord cutting doesn't have to just be for loving partnerships or like exes, things like that. Cord cutting can happen for all kinds of relationships. That can be with our parents. That can be with ex-co-workers, bosses, things like that. Time to kind of clear some of the energy to make it a little easier to move through this this particular state. Also, physical movement may be helpful too. All right, Sag, we've got the King of Pentacles here. This card showing up is really feeling to me like happy with what we've got, where we are. Pretty cool, got what we need, feeling a little bit like a lone wolf, feeling like resources are on point. Yet there may be this sense that like, and now what? This king feels a little lonely to me, whereas like, I'm not gonna lie, Aries, Queen of Pentacles, she looks pretty satisfied and happy. She looks good. This king, I don't know, he just feels to me like he knows there's more. And so he'd like to find a way to leave something lasting, do something creative in the physical, in this world, whether it's with finances or with our hands or with a tool that we make. This could speak to wanting to do charity work or something really outside the box. That always leads to more creative outcomes, right? When we allow ourselves to get creative like that, others in turn will see that. So whether it leads to a new position being created just for you, or maybe you're an entrepreneur and that type of creativity really serves well in terms of where you'd like to take your business next. It helps you to tune in. So I like that. Get creative, do what feels right for you. Maybe there's some giving back to the community. Maybe there's some giving back particularly to animals because of the way the wolf is showing up on this card. Just saying. Capricorns, we've got the Five of Cups. So with the Five of Cups here, we're ready to actively release. This is a card of active releasing. I am not going to call it just the crying over spilled milk card. That can be how it feels, but there's also this decision. There's emotions that may be pent up and it's time to release them in any way that feels right. So similar to Scorpio with cord cutting being an important thing to do, that can be done with a meditation, that can be done by visiting a practitioner that you trust, that can be done with your intention in prayer. It's a good time to revisit writing out clearings as well. Clear for whatever is no longer serving you. But this card is asking for Capricorns to take a really active role in their release. Choose what it is that you'd like to release. One thing that's been working for me that I've really enjoyed, kind of, is asking to release what no longer serves in dream time. So I'm asking to face what it is that I need to release, make sense of it, and then integrate it as the day goes on. So what happens is it almost comes in like a bit of a nightmare where I'm facing whatever needs to be faced, and then I integrate it and take a moment to meditate on it, write it out, journal it out, what I was feeling, what kind of came up, and let that sort of integrate throughout the day as well, because it's release is not a one and done. For the most part, it's a process that we continue to revisit. All right, Aquarius, I love you. I feel like you all have had a lot going on as well in these past lunar cycles. So just know that if your world is looking very different, that you are showing up here in a very powerful position of the High Priestess. She has no ceilings above her. The sky is literally... like there's no limits. I don't want to say the sky's the limit. There's no limits for you. You can get so creative because your intuition is so on point right now in terms of redefining and rebuilding your own life. It does feel to me like it's in all aspects. It's like there may be huge career changes as well as moves, as well as relationship shifts, as well as your own perception on things changing. All of that is okay. That's part of our soul growth. Welcome it. Tune into your intuition, nurture it, and follow it. It's guiding you. All right, and Pisces, beautiful Pisces, we've got the Seven of Cups. With this card, this feels like you have a lot of options. You have a lot of options in terms of where you'd like to put your energy. And whereas Libra's wanting to have this like very fair give and take, for you, it's almost like, I'm not sure even which spot to choose, where to even put any energy right now, honestly. Like, it feels like there's so many different options. Like, I feel like success is guaranteed no matter where you're going because it's all part of our learning. So you're not going to make a wrong choice here. Just make a choice. Choose where to put that energy and run with it. Because if there was another option for you that was meant to present itself, it will. Trust in that and trust that you won't get burnt. That's kind of what's coming in for Pisces. I hope that resonates. I hope that that's inspiring and helps with like moving forward. Overall, we've got the Queen of Cups for the collective. So please note we have the Queen and King of Pentacles and the Queen and King of Cups showing up for everyone. So there's certainly this energy of unions coming into play, this beautiful mastery of embodying divine feminine and divine masculine within and without. And so with the Queen of Cups showing up here, it's like surrender a bit. Let go of the reins where you can, especially with the emotional stuff. Sometimes we just have to sit in it. I feel like nature is going to show us. When we had that huge storm and our streets had so much water in them, it just felt like this card to me. It felt like I have no control over this. The foundation beneath us is just showing us that it's just holding water. And so these emotions get to be seen, they get to be felt. We get to move through them, not above them, not outside of them, just through them, and being patient with ourselves, trusting in our divine guidance, trusting in God, source creator, the original creator of our souls, the universe, spirit, whatever feels right for you. I do love that the way her hands are up and almost like light coming in and out. Remember, you are your own healer. You are your own guru. You have so much power within you to move through any heaviness and transmute that into a brand new beginning. I hope that's helpful for everyone. Let's have an awesome rest of our summer. Let's work with this beautiful energy as we move into the Lion's Gate in August. We are cosmically supported, and so wishing you love, light, abundance, grace, joy, and ease.